Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get first crack at it here. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this team is undefeated for a lot of reasons, but David, I think one of the biggest, if not the biggest, is because...
Oh, he's got some space. The discard, and he's running free. Continues to fight for yards. He's at the touchdown, Seminoles. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. And he'll be matched up on the other side with another guy who's one of the most productive running backs in the game.
It's so much fun when you watch games like this. In college football today, it's about tempo and spreading out and air raid and throwing it. These two top 25 teams pride themselves on being physical offensively and running the ball. We've got two of the better running backs in the entire country facing off today. This thing isn't going to be necessarily the sexiest matchup. This is old school. This is handing the football off and finding out which of these two running backs can win the day and make the most plays.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to take it back. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Oh, he got loose. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Noles. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gill. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight end getting vertical. Open space in the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. back open in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He's got his man. Makes the grab.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Trying to set up the screen. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the missed connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. To move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Under fire. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Looking left. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They just keep firing. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it on the outside. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give on the inside. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Riles. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Noles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running inside, it's Lacey. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's complete to the right. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he muffs it, a loose football.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Riles. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Going downfield for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs more.
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Crimson Tide with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game inside Vaught Hemingway Stadium. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Noles will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Cunningham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Touchdown, Florida State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
You're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Upstairs to make the catch. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play.
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Noles!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rebels offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Haas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The run inside. It's Lacey. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up, and the Rebels will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch, and the returner goes down. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going in.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Seminoles. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten paid earned in this one, and numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football